Hey, hey, Substack family. I am inclined to give you guys a studio tour today. I've been talking a lot and been on live a lot about tattoos and um, all the things tattoo related, all the things, right? So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a tour of Little Ink Play Shop. And it's also watering day for the plants. So I'll introduce you to the plants as well that we use here. And I'll share with you the tinctures that we make in house, our tattoo apothecary that we make in house. So let's go. First of all, my studio is a speakeasy. So if you don't know what you're looking for, the cat, INKPLAY omise. Or Chichana ink play omise, Japanese little ink play shop. So if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know I'm here. That's cool. First, you are greeted by degrees because somebody told me a while ago I almost got fired from the tattoo shop I was raised at right before I opened my shop because I almost hauled off on this bitch who decided to tell me that she thinks that my choice of industry was disgusting and I probably didn't have degrees and I'm disgusting and I got nasty hands and all the shit. So I almost hauled off on her, but when I opened my shop, I thought it would be great to make sure my degrees are present. So we got high school, college, and junior high all here. Fuck y'all. No. Um, these are plaques from um, my purveyorship with Little Ink, or with not Little Ink Play Shop, with Pins and Needles Tattoo, where I was raised under the tutelage of Chris Mensa. So this is when we were a part of Color Outside the Lines and what that actually looked like. So there's that. Here is art that I have done throughout my entire time as a tattoo artist. I've always wished happiness for people, so I make happy kawaii art. And here are my original characters. This is Ippy Chan. Indian Pussy is her original name. Ippy Chan is the spirit that Ink Play Shop is raised in. She is the creator. She literally just likes to explore and create things based on her experiences and what she has going on. What I did not notice, and I've recently learned, if her thumb wasn't showing, it's an actual greeting, a love greeting. So yeah, but she's got her little finger tattoos, Ippy, but that's her. She's the wild creative. This is Aquanetta. Aquanetta is the spirit in which I was actually I was in when I opened Little Ink Play Shop. So Aquanetta, the Ratchet Magical Girl, she is literally a iteration of Ippy. So just so you know, Ippy Chan is a calico cat, and as a calico cat, she's a changing cat. In Japanese folklore, a changing cat is a type of yokai or a type of spirit. So she changes. When she changes into a human where you wouldn't know she's a changing cat unless you saw her in the light. So this is Aquanetta, the Ratchet Magical Girl, who is one iteration of Ippy Chan. As Aquanetta, the Ratchet Magical Girl, she's about, she's in her late teens, early 20s, right? She is here to fuck shit up. She's, creative, but she also wants to challenge things. She wants to challenge how creativity is seen. She wants to challenge the things that she creates. She is also very much usually with polka dots and stripes all together. She is the mid piece between the three main characters. She is about living. She is about where Ippy Chan is more about birth. Aquanetta is more about living. She's about like bringing shit to life and fucking shit up all at the same time. Behind Aquanetta is our apothecary kitchen because our apothecary actually comes from, again, that era of me in tattoo where, I'm here to fuck shit up. I'm the second black female tattoo artist in the US. I'm really here to fuck shit up. She doesn't always look this somber. Right now, she looks that way. I put her that way in this because she's thinking. She's not sad somber. She's thinking somber. She's always thinking about her next move. She's always thinking about um, everything that's next. Last but not least is Mama Chan. Mama Chan the Mystic. This is probably my current iteration of me, but she is death. She represents death, transition. She represents growing up. She represents like really coming into herself, really opening her third eye. And she also carries a machete because she ain't for that shit. So AB Chan the Wild Creative was excited. Um, to be here, and she just wants to create and she wants to soak up all the things. Aquanetta wants to challenge, and Mama Chan said fuck that. We doing rituals and ritualizing creativity and returning back to tradition, and really really unlocking that generational wealth, really really unlocking that dynastic wealth, those things that are literally in her bones, unlocking that, and using it for her greatest good. Again, she wields a machete because she don't take no shit. So there's that. Welcome to Little Ink Play Shop. Sierra getting it in. Really? Most people, when they come in, they do ask if I created all of this work, and the answer is yes. This is my eye. This is my brand identity. This is my journey through art. I did not create this piece. However, she is the goddess of happiness, and she's created by my senpai in Japan, Naoki, TNS Naoki. So I put the goddess of happiness right here in the sunshine because I always want to bring in happiness. I always want to bring joy into this space. I always want to bring, calmness and just, good vibes here. So, Goddess of Happiness sits here. More art because the studio is built off Ippy Chan. Ippy Chan sits right here. These are earlier iterations of her in art. Um, Having experiences, I would always use my OCs as a way to communicate experiences I was having. So um, when she was in her evil cupcake phase. So it was like cupcakes are cute, but they could be evil because you eat too many of them, you get fat, all that stuff. I love Japan. I think we did a Japan related fundraiser at Pins and Needles, and Chris let me have all the space to do it, and we raised money um, after Fukushima. Um, and that situation, and we were able to donate it. And then just Ibby Chan again, the evil cupcake era. But this is when I'm really moving into I puke kawaii. I puke cuteness is what my actual pen name means. So that's that. And here are the plant buds. This is my pink philo. Um, she was given to me by a client. We have Zizi. Mama Zizi, along with she's potted with Jade. Uh, and Jade is starting to do stuff. I'm very excited because I'm always like, is she all right? And yeah, she's all right. Not only is she all right, but she's also starting to give me red bottoms and shit. A fig I got from taking care of the plants at the Botanica, at Ojaje Botanica. A customer bought me a really, really pink blooming, really, really pretty and pink blooming Christmas cactus. And I think, yeah, she's got little buds coming up now. Well, she'll bloom again soon enough, but we keeping her alive, y'all. Um, so yeah, so this is my pink Christmas cactus, a coleus that another client shared with the studio from her plant collection. In here, I like mixing pots. So Well, wait, before we get to that one, let's do these small plants first. She just don't want to stand up. Here is our little lucky pot, our pot of lucky bamboo. Most people think bamboo should stay in water all the time. The bamboo that we normally get actually likes dirt. So this is ah, the lucky bamboo. She's not quite potted in. I was just putting her in there. So there's that. But we pulled this out during Tanabata and put our prayers and wishes on them going into the new year. So I can't wait for Tanabata this year. Also, this bamboo that is trying to run away, I brought her back to life. You can see her roots are barely there, but you know, they doing stuff. But overall, she was yellow and thin down here, but she still had rootage. Since she had this part up here, I knew she would still be well. So, you know, I didn't give up on her, and I'm still not going to give up on her. I'm going to plant her after this live so she could be great. For now, I'm just gonna move her back there. Um, these are our arrowheads. They were once really, really lush, once meaning last month. I went away for a week and they demand a lot of water. So by the time I came back, they were dead, but she does have new foliage coming. These other two were given by a client. The roots are still there. So as my grandmama says, if there is a root, there's a plant. So we just letting her rock out, giving her soil, giving her good treatment, giving her good light, and then eventually like it's not coming up. They're there. But eventually I will go ahead, you know, they'll grow back, especially in the spring and summer. So I'll sit them in the window. They usually sit right up here. So they'll get it, you know. They be all right. They be all right. So those are the smallest ones. And then before we get to these big ones, we have this monster. I didn't know she was going to be a monster, y'all. But another piece or two other pieces given by clients. Spiderwort. Spiderwort is good skincare plant. So we definitely keep a lot of skincare plants in here, obviously. But this spiderwort was once two or three vines, and this is what she's grown into. Just let her do her thing. She can do whatever she wants. I don't care. And mini monstera is growing. So I planted them together, and you know they're happy. This is what happened. So yeah, I'm really happy with them, and I'm glad they're happy. This simplest one. This is Big Baby. No, it's not. This is Princess. Princess is literally the princess of the shop. She spreads. Everybody comes in and is like, "Can I have a piece of your monstera?" This monstera and also this monstera are gifts from a client and one of my god sisters. So she gave me this monstera after her tattoo. She gave me this one after she took it off of her after she took it off of her porch and just wanted to get them to the shop. More artwork here. That's my station. It's messy right now. Don't judge me, judge your mother. But yeah, these are the monsters. So yeah, so we take care of those, and we have velvet leaf here. This one climbs out. It's not like the El Chaco red, I think, that climbs up. So this is a gladius velvet leaf. Just so you guys know, these are actual mental health plants. You're supposed to be able to rub them to soothe anxiety and such. So it was a good addition to the shop. So that if people are feeling anxious about tattoos, they feel some type of way, they need some type of grounding. what better way if you don't want to actually play in the dirt than to just, feel something soft. While there are other touch and feel elements under around here, this one seems to be the one that most people gravitate towards, and it literally says emotional support plant. There are also money trees in here, right? Money trees and monstera both mean abundance. So we got money trees with monstera in here. Um, she a little I'm gonna have to take them home one day and get them a shower. She a little dusty. She's like, I'm outside. It's 4 stalks of money trees in here. I got them from CVS and they were babies when I got them because they were root bound. I decided to add them to this pot and allow, the abundance to flow. What? And hiding over here in a nice little corner is a silver leaf filler that is a part of the shop. This one was also gifted by a client. So we put it in here with the money leaf and with the money tree and the monstera, and clearly they love each other. So those are the plants. Because we do plant work, we also have in-house tinctures and other tattoo care that we use. So first things first, we have these teas that we actually that are themed from the four tattoo journeys that we that we support and that we facilitate: inner child partnership, body reclamation, ancestral veneration, and rite of passage. My favorite, of course, is ancestral veneration. That's where I live, and then inner child partnership, and then body reclamation, and then rite of passage. Because if you do all of these, then you can go to here. So that's generally what that is. That's my book. That's me. That's Aquanetta the Ratchet Magical Girl. But these are herbal blends that you can use, that you can actually ingest before getting tattooed. I do teach rituals about uh, how to ritualize your tattoo experience. So I do teach my clients how to ritualize their tattoo experience with, spiritual bath, getting their body ready, all of that good stuff. And with that, you could do that with the teas. So they can actually take the teas by drinking them. They can also, prepare themselves a nice spiritual bath with the teas, whether they use the herbs by themselves in the bath or do an infusion and put it in a bath. I teach them how to do all of those things with the tea so they can use them and get the best benefits out of them. They are not just wellness and spiritually inclined, but these are also blends that help your nervous system. They help your respiratory system. They help your skin system, um, your lymphatic system. Uh, Yeah, those are the main four. Oh, and your digestive system, because needs you to be able to be comfortable when you get tattooed. So those are the four T's. These are tinctures. Hi. These tinctures are $22 a bottle. We will have pre-sale soon, but they're all cherry blossom and cherry blossom infused. If you cannot tell, the official flower of Little Ink Play Shop is the cherry blossom, which is why we are very, very pink. Um, I'll look at y'all to tell y'all this. Cherry blossoms are important because they remind you of fleeting moments. They remind you of the frailty of life. They remind you that not everything is permanent. Nothing is permanent, actually. But it does remind you that even in the impermanence of life, that there's tons of beauty, which is what cherry blossoms are. Because that has always been the prayer for my life, to see things in joy, to see things in happiness, even the shitty things. Um, that's why we use cherry blossoms. We use cherry blossoms to honor being able to see the joy, see the beauty, even in shitty moments, even in shitty times. When people come here for tattoo therapy or spiritual tattoo, they're not coming just to get tattooed. They're coming to release, they're coming to call in something. And with that, you have to honor life, and you have to honor it in its full cycle, and you have to honor the frailty of it, because nothing is promised, everything is fleeting, all things will change. And in Buddhism, as we're always taught, the only thing that is permanent is change. The only thing that is constant is change. So we use that philosophy here, even in tattoo, for something that is an actual permanent ancient art medicine. So let me walk you through these three tinctures because I love these. I use them often. I You can ingest these, so you can ingest them and you can use them topically. But each one supports in a different way. This is, hold on. This is the basic skin tincture, which promotes skin health. This is just straight cherry blossom. Our tinctures, our cherry blossom base is made with two types of cherry blossom, the first and the last. So the Yoshino cherry blossom alongside the Kwanzan cherry blossom is what our tinctures are based in. So this is 2 fluid ounces, the 2 fluid ounces, and cherry blossoms are anti-inflammatory. They are anti-aging, and they are antioxidants. So with that, putting them on skin, and cherry blossoms can be ingested from the petal all the way to the root. So we also encourage that take a couple drops, put it in your water, put it in your tea, put it in your juice, anything that you actually drink. You can also put medicine in it to help your lymphatic system and your nervous system. So this is a great one that is just straight up skin health, which is just all cherry blossom. The next one is has a mineral boost. This one is with speedwell, bittercress, and chickweed, all to help your digestive system. Again, anti-aging, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory. But chickweed, speedwell, and bittercress help your digestive system. So they help you actually digest things, break things down better. So you're way more relaxed when you get tattooed. Very, very important. So with that, if you have digestive problems, this is also a very, very good one to take. My fiance has a hernia, and sometimes I slip this in his food, and he does a lot better. Last but not least, my favorite one is the okra water blossom tincture. This one actually has okra in it along with a few herbs. So it's not just the cherry blossoms. There's okra that is grown from my garden. There's butterfly pea. There's dandelion, which is also grown in my garden. Nettle, hibiscus, and lavender. Lavender is also grown in my garden. I'm working on getting the hibiscus that I want, aside from having to source, dried herbs. But it's based on actual okra water. So if you don't know, there are a lot of good aging things, a lot of good things with okra. Like it's like full body. This one is, skin health and mineral boost. But look at look at all these minerals. I can't do it. Look at all these minerals, or all the mineral boosting that it helps you with. So again, antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, but also digestive. Also, also cognitive, and emotional health, and also cardiovascular. I love this because it helps you all around, not just for tattoo, but just in fucking life in general. If you love okra water, or you want something of an okra water, but you don't want the slime, you don't necessarily want to be committed to okra water, you will use a tincture like this, or you would use our okra water tincture just straight up. But this has a hint, because cherry blossom gives like a hint of almond. I think it's a good pair. So it has all the dried herbs, some fresh herbs that are foraged from our garden, and okra that is grown directly from our garden, paired with Kwanzan and Yoshino cherry blossom. So this is that one. Again, that's my favorite one. That's the one that has sold the most, actually, because everybody loves something okra. A lot of people just don't fuck with okra, but they know the effects of okra. So these are the three that we have. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much that's what we got. So welcome to Little Ink Play Shop. I'll give y'all one more spin around before I get up off this jump. This is where we literally in person dive into ink identity and inspiration. So, of course, we do ink. We work with brand identity, and also we keep a lot of things around for inspiration. I never know what else people need, and sometimes I had a customer tell me the best thing about this space, especially with it being a kawaii space, and nobody looks for kawaii stuff. They'd be like, "Oh, that's cute. It's for kids." No, it's for your well-being. It's for your emotional health, right? Right. So with that, a customer once told me that people don't know what they need until they see it, until it's presented in front of them. So she never knew she needed kawaii in her life. She never knew she needed a boost of happiness in her life. She never knew she would, would explore the tinctures and use them in her life if she hadn't come here. So I keep a lot of things that have inspired me along my journey, and I share them through my brand. I share them through my brand identity, my complete identity, to really, really share, some of these things you may need in your life. It may not be a tattoo, but you might need some tincture, to work with your insides and your outsides. You might need to read a good comic book, to get some inspiration. You might need to be among art to see yourself and see what your next steps may be, to be inspired to take your next steps, to be inspired to create. You might need to see some pillows, of things that artists have done, so that you can see what your art can turn into. You might need to see that stuff. Um, I needed to see it, except the internet wasn't that rapid. So I had to search for it, and then I had to gather it, and I had to bring it all together for myself. So I use that in my particular brand identity to help other people see themselves and what they would, what they resonate with, and then go down a fucking rabbit hole from there. I love it. I love to see it. But yeah, that's Little Ink Play Shop. That's my apprentice. But for now, don't bother their name. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.